Hello everyone and welcome back. We are hooking back to the corn planter and fixing to plant some sweet corn. So first round of sweet corn about to go into the ground. We're going to get hooked up here, and once we get hooked up, we're going to go to the field and we'll take you along, show you what we're doing. And like I said, get the first round of sweet corn in the ground. We'll talk a little bit about this planter, why I use what I use, and we'll go from there. So here we go. Okay, we're getting a start here. We're planting the sweet corn. We've got maybe 2 acres here, acre and a half, something like that. This bottom, we're not planting all of it, just, well, about that tree right there over to that bank. But the way we plant our sweet corn is I plant 12 rows, and then I leave a row out. Then I leave 2 rows out, and that creates my spray road and my harvest road. We'll come through here and spray insecticide on the corn to keep the worms off of it, and we'll use this when we start harvesting. We don't put no headlands in on our sweet corn. It's planted straight out, enough room around the edge to once again spray and access the harvest. Same on the other side. This field's pretty square. A lot of the fields I do are small fields, 2 to 5 acres, and they're a lot of times they're odd shaped. The next one we plant will be, and we'll get some footage of that and you'll see what I'm talking about. And that's why I use a 2-point or a 3.2 row planter. It's just more nimble for my operation. I bought it to plant sweet corn. The field corn is just something we do as well, but I bought it to plant sweet corn, and this is the way we plant it. So a 4-row 3-point hitch would probably work. Because I'm not doing the headlands, the sharp turns is not as big a concern for me. I do it in my field corn, but you know, it's a balance. It's what works best for me. Okay, we've got everything planted except this little corner right here where we're about to finish up, and call it afternoon, call it evening. I'll come back in tomorrow and put down the pre-emergent herbicide. People ask what that is all the time. That is a product called Bicep Magnum 2, which is a pre-mix of atrazine and dual magnum. But everything's went pretty good. Ground's in good shape. One thing I was going to talk to you a little bit about is populations, number of seed per acre. Now, us leaving the spray road out, I leave a lot of ground fallow doing it this way, but I did want to talk to you a little bit about it. And this planter's like all your planters, it's got the transmission. You got a series of sprockets on top, series of sprockets on the bottom, chain driven by this ground engaging wheel here, and the wheel turns the bottom ones turn the top one, and whatever combination according to your seed chart is the population you're putting down in a acre. And you can see I've got my sprockets numbered, so I know what to, so I want to look at my seed chart. Now, sweet corn typically is planted at a higher or lower seed population per acre. Recommendation from the seed companies, whatever. Now, what I found through the years is, you know, like this, for instance, if this particular variety of seed is recommended at 24,000 seed per acre, that's a good starting point. That's kind of where you should start. But what I found is you can play with that number a little bit by putting in more fertilizer, particularly nitrogen on sweet corn. And you can, what I've done in the past is, okay, so we put X amount of fertilizer on a piece of ground. I'll put a spray section at 24, a spray section at 26, and a spray section at 28, let's say, and maybe one at 30. And then I'll go back to the seed company recommendation. Okay, I come in harvest time, what I'll try to do is look and see how much yield of quality ears that I get off each section, and then I'll compare my notes. Okay, so maybe the 26,000 done the best, or the 28. 26 and the 28 were right there together. The quality of the ear was where we want it, and the yield was where we was at. Maybe the 30, the quality of the ear wasn't quite as good. So the following year, I may come and go up a little bit on my fertilizer. Maybe put another 30 units of nitrogen per acre on my fertilizer and do the same thing. And I'll find out that the 26 and 28 done the best again. The 30, the quality of the ear dropped off, is a little smaller ear or whatever. What typically you'll find. So my goal is to get as many quality ears per acre as I can get, and that is a combination of not only the seed population but the fertility you put down. Now, you reach a point where of diminishing returns, where it's not worth the extra fertilizer. You don't get enough return for the expense of the input cost of the fertilizer. And I have found that 30,000 seed per acre seems to be, for my ground, our climate, our rainfall on average, a little too heavy. I can never seem to get 30,000 seed per acre to produce the quality of ears that I would like to see. Some varieties do a little better than others, but it seems like that 30,000 is, and that's 6 3/4, 7 inch in a in row spacing. But that's just a little something that, you know, it's not something you'll find in a book somewhere. It's just years of experience, and I'll play with it every year. This year I'm not. This is being planted at 27,000 seed per acre, so that's that kind of seems to be the sweet spot for the fertility. Now if I back off on the fertility, I'll have to back off on the seed population, but that's just a little something that I thought I'd mention as we're starting to plant corn. Like I said, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna go home. We'll come back in here and put the pre-emergent herbicide down. Then we're off to the next patch of ground to get it ready, prepped for fertilizing seed. So if you like what we're doing, please hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell so you'll know when we put up a video. See a video you like, give it a thumbs up. If you have a question or comment, please do so. Until next time, take care of yourself, and thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later.